Moving inventory on the 23rd of July 2024 for the property at 147 the Barley Lea in Coventry CV3. So I'm at the front door of the flat. It's a white painted wooden door. Working order, everything is working, however there are some marks of wear and tear. We have some marks of old paintings, a few little paint chips on the frame. There's a letterbox on the bottom, some chips on the frame, door frame. But overall, the door is in good working condition. Enter to the end hallway that distributes all the rooms. So let's have a look at the door from inside. All in good order, rather good condition, no concerns, few slight marks here and there, but otherwise it's really in correct order. Some discoloration on the bottom and some different layers of paint, a few chips on the door frame. Otherwise all working. The interphone, light switch. So let's have a look on the floors. So it's a carpet. We have different carpet for the entry itself, and then we have grey carpet, clean and tidy in the other part of the hallway. So we have grey and dark grey, charcoal, good condition, no concerns. Walls are painted in kind of light color. This looks like very light magnolia, very light. No concerns, good working order. A few markings above the radiator. And the paint is slightly uneven in places, but with no concerns whatsoever. See the chip in the wall. Skirting boards. We have skirting boards and door frames. It's wooden, painted into white colour. Slight markings in places. We have this one, so there's some dust, slight markings, but they appear to be in a rather good condition. A few paint chips and cracking all alongside the skirting board. Okay, ceiling is white painted. Good general condition. It's a marking of previously mounted smoke alarm. And we have ceiling mounted light without shade. It's just a bulb in working order, well fitted to the ceiling, no concerns. Some marks on the light fitting. Otherwise, it's in working order. We have a radiator, walls are present, some slight wear and tear, markings to the surface. Otherwise, it appears in good condition. Above we have a storage cupboard. Top unit, so where we can find the meter, we will film it later. It's just a cupboard and its condition, so all appears in good working order. Door is well fitted, closes and opens smoothly. There's some marks on the wall that I haven't mentioned. It's like previously it was scotch tape or something to stick, probably some hooks. That's how I want to how. We have a storage. That's it for the storage. There is some kind of damage. And we have tape put on it. Some few markings on the door. Just to firm it. The piece in good condition. Some marks of paintings on the parts, metal parts. Inside some holes and markings. No handle inside. Don't need it really. And some markings on the wall. So that's the storage. There's a hang rag and a shelf. It's a fair condition, but still it can still be used. There is a grey carpet on the floor, wallpaper on the walls with markings present and signs of wear and tear, and we have a hover present. There we go. Next, will be the lounging area, which is opposite the entry door. So that's the overall condition, which is good, clean and tidy. On the floor we have grey carpets that have been cleaned. They clean and tidy. Walls are painted, wallpapered and painted. This was the wallpapered. And the color is magnolia. There's some places where the paint is slightly lifting, refitted to the wall, but paint wallpaper is lifting. Sorry, the cracking in places as well. You can see this here. Film on the bottom part of the walls. So marking or chip as well. Again, the wall is uneven. We have another wall for some kind of wiring. It's uneven surface. But some markings as well. But overall is in a rather good working condition. So we have some markings here again. Markings next to the balcony door. And bottom part seems all in good condition. Okay, we have chimney present, it's electrical chimney, wooden framing, there's a mark on the top, some markings and stains. And apart from that, it looks in a rather good condition. Okay. Wall-mounted radiator. The radiator valve seems broken, so that thermostatic valve is taken off. The other valve seems to be in working order. So, ceiling is painted white. No concerns, good condition. Nicely evenly painted. We have light fitting to the ceiling, mounted to the ceiling, sorry. There's some slight markings just next to the light fitting on the ceiling, but otherwise all seems to be in good order. All is in working order, as you can see. The living room window leads to the balcony. So window is composed of two barred doors and 3 paneled window, all double glazed UPVC. Opens smoothly with no concerns. Windows are in good condition, nice and clean. The door opens as well, nice and smoothly. That's the balcony, clean, no items are removed. All seems in good condition. We didn't mention the skirting boards, which are white, wooden painted white magnolia. It's really difficult to say through the magnolia. There are a few markings on the skirting boards, a few chips, visible wear and tear, but still in good working order. Some crackings alongside. This paint seems to be a shiny one. Here they appear to be white. Some chips in places on the wood, and uneven surface, uneven paint layers. And that's the living room. All plugs, electric plugs and light switch seems to be well fitted to the walls with no concerns. Next to the living room we have the first bedroom. Let's start by the floor, on which there is a grey carpet. There's some discoloration visible due to most probably previously placed furniture. But overall the carpets have been cleaned. There's no residues on them, no nothing. It's just discoloration in places, slight discoloration. Okay. Let's start by the door as well. Let's just forgotten. So wooden door, handles, all seem to be in working order. Some kind of chips, wear and tear signs visible. But the door opens and closes smoothly with no concerns. So let's get back to the skirting boards. Painted white with some markings, chips all along. However, they still appear to be in working order. There's some crackings, really slight. Again, we have some chips on the wood, markings. There we go. If it comes to the walls, it's the same color as in the rest of the property. It seems to be wallpaper on the walls. It's slightly unsticking in places, and with some markings present, but overall it appears to be in working condition. There's no concerns bigger than the wear and tear present. It's just this corner is a bit affected, so we have some chip of the wallpaper, some markings, discolorations, uneven surface markings, like a visible part of the wallpaper being put in this place, some markings under the window, uneven surface again. You can see the radiator mounted to the wall. Both valves are present, seem to be in working condition. No concerns, some few markings, surface markings on the radiator, but otherwise all seems to be in good order. Coming back to the walls on the higher part, just above the radiator we have marks of the stickers previously being put. Some markings in here as well. We have no rail for the curtain, and just below it we have wallpaper which is unsticking, slightly coming off. And there is a crack in here. Some markings as well, probably previously fitted curtains for the second window. And some little house names above. Again, markings, name. On this wall we have some markings as well. But nothing major, nothing that gives us concerns. All seems to be in working order. If it comes to the ceiling, it's painted white. It appears to be in good condition. No markings. In the middle of the room we have ceiling fitted, a light fitted to the ceiling in the middle of the room. In working order, but in working order. So let's have a look at the windows. That's the main window, 3 panelled, 2 panels do open. They open smoothly. Glazing is it appears in good condition with some markings. Window sill painted white with some gaps around the window. Some markings on the wall as well. We have a little window here. 1 panel with PVC white framing. Struggle to open this one. It seems to require a key. That we just need to check it later. That window appears in good condition with some condensation inside. Window sill is white, painted with some wears and tear signs. Okay. So plugs and light switch seems in good condition as well. Let's have a look at the second bedroom. Again, starting by the door this time. Wooden painted door. There is some crack, some damage just above the handle or a bit higher. Others are present. There is paint chips on the edges. There are paint chips on the edges. Markings of the paint on the handle fitting. Door inside seems in working order, some markings. Closes wow and smoothly. So on the floor we have grey carpet like in the rest of the property. Good working condition. We can tell that the carpets have been cleaned. There are some markings of previously placed furniture and some slight discoloration in places, but overall the condition of the carpet is rather satisfactory with visible wear and tear signs. Similar skirting boards as in the rest of the property, similar condition of the skirting boards, working order with some visible signs of wear and tear, paint chips on the edges, some crackings, some discoloration, some dust residues in places. Okay, similar color of the walls like in the rest of the property, markings on the bottom part of the walls. So just on the right hand side from the door, of the door, we have some markings. Like chips. Chips of the paint below the window. Some discoloration and uneven paint layers under the second window. Electric plug. Present. Radiator with 2 valves. Present radiator is in good condition, there is no concerns. Some slight, really slight markings. Surface markings on it. Go. And on the top part of the walls we have fillets, holes. We have curtain rails above both windows, metal. The second one doesn't have anything to the ends, while the first one's got decorative endings. We continue through the walls, top part of the walls. Here is no concerns. It's fine. Ceiling painted white. All appears in good condition, no concerns. There is some kind of little cracking visible under the paint, but nothing alarming. No marks, rather good condition. And we have the light fitting, some markings of the paint on the light fitting. That light is working well, bulb is in working order. We have grid present between those 2 windows. And we have a plug, as we mentioned, and light switch, well fitted to the wall, all in good order. The Let's check the windows. So UPVC white framing, glazing appears in good condition. They open and close smoothly. Window sill with no concern. Some markings in the corners. Looks like condensation dew. And the second window is two panel. Only top panel opens. Good condition. Closes and opens smoothly, and then we have white painted window sill again with some markings in the corners, mainly some slight crackings. Okay, let's go to see further parts of the property. Still in the hallway opposite the first bedroom, we have a storage which is empty. Okay. Opposite the second bedroom, we have kitchen. Let's have a look at the kitchen. Go. So starting by the floor, it's a vinyl. Working condition with signs of wear and tear, some markings in places, some kind of discoloration or with signs of wear and tear. It's a bit different in the middle than on the edges. Some stains in the corner, paint stain as well. Okay, skirting boards. Similar type to the rest of the property, similar condition. Some good working condition, but with visible signs of wear and tear. Some residual dust, a bit of markings. Okay. Start by the furniture. So this is another storage. Okay. We have bottom cupboards. So that's under the sink. All empty, cleaned. Some little marks on the shelvings, but all appears in good condition and being cleaned. Opposite the sink, we have further cupboards with the meters. We will get back to the meter readings shortly. It's a shelving, comes to the bottom part. Then on higher we have cupboard storage. Very high. Continue there. And opposite to this we have this cupboard. So this cupboard is matching the bottom ones. Some light grey colour, no concerns, good condition. Okay. That's the sink. And a tap. Seems to be working well. We have worktop, which is in good condition. So electric heating plates, clean and tidy. The mark is Beko. Reactive to touch. Just below we have oven. Also Beko. Inside clean and tidy. And empty of items. We have this plant which is loose and not fitted. Then next to the oven we have washing machine in the zip. Front loading. Seems to be clean and tidy. Yes, reactive to switching. And as last of white goods included in the tenancy is the fridge freezer. Clean and tidy. Brand Russell Hub. Now it says all good, good condition. No markings, no dents, really good condition. So let's have a look at the walls. They're mainly painted white with some discoloration and markings, so they were in a rather fair condition. On the bottom part, just above the sink we have protection or good tiling, like protection against water splashing. It appears in good condition and well fitted to the wall. It's just got some markings. Next to this the wall is with marks, visible marks and discoloration. It's difference of coloring as well. Different of colors and some textures. Further, the wall seems to be in a slightly better condition with the clean. So top part above the fridge is all white and clean. And bottom, some markings present but in a rather working condition. If it comes to the ceiling, we have white paint. You can see some kind of layers of paint, but it is clean and in a rather satisfactory condition. And there is a light fitted to the ceiling, good working order. So electric plugs and light switch well fitted to the walls. The last room in this property is the bathroom. So starting by the door, similar type of door as in all other rooms in the property. Metal handle, some slight paint chips on the edges, painted wood chips. But overall the door is in satisfactory condition on the outer part and inside. There is an inside lock. So let's have a look at the floor. It's the vinyl, as similar type and color as in the kitchen. The vinyl's got some visible signs of wear and tear, some markings, that we can spot. But overall, it is still in working condition. There's some marks of white paint, some marking discoloration in the corners and edges alongside the floor. Okay. Walls are tight. So there are white ties. Let's have a look at the bottom part first, with light grey routing. It is in rather working condition, still plenty of light left. Top part, the grouting in places is a little bit stained, but with no concerns. So there's the wall with the bathtub. We have the same tiling all around. Good clean condition, with some signs of wear and tear. There's some markings of probably freshly put sealant on one of the ties, just above the bathtub. And on this part we have a panel in PVC, similar to the one we have in the kitchen. Good working order, no concerns. Okay. It comes to the skirting boards. They similar to the ones we found in other rooms of the property. Similar condition, painted with some paint chips, some markings, visible signs of wear and tear. This part is probably different, and here we have some markings. Okay. From skirting boards we pass to the ceiling, painted white. Some slight difference in layers of the paint, but nothing major. And the ceiling appears in good condition, clean. Clean and tidy. We have light fitted to the ceiling. The bulb is in working condition. That's just visible, those screws on the ceiling that we haven't mentioned yet. Right. We have wall-mounted radiator. It's the tower rail type of radiator. Electric one we can fit it, set it separately. It appears in good condition. There's just a little mark in front of the surface. A yellow mark and some slight markings, but nothing major. We found a mirror. Another fitting is probably tooth brushes holder and so on. So we have bathtub, tied around. You can notice freshly put sealant. Through the taps. The bathtub is in working condition with discoloration marks present. It's of a yellow, mainly yellow color. Some discoloration also on the bottom. You can see it has been cleaned. It's no residues. It's just the marks of discoloration and rusting around the plug and evacuation. There's some marks here as well. Above the bathtub we have showers with 2 shower heads. We have the rail for the shower curtains. Clean, they are very clean and in good condition. It's a plastic shower curtain. Okay. So if we have a look at the sink, it's wall mounted, good condition, no tuck-ins, taps in working condition, sealant in a rather good condition. So toilet and toilet seat, ceramic, white ceramic. Toilet seat appears in good order. Flushing system working, and we have toilet brush present. Just above the sink we have the window, 2-paneled window, opens and closes smoothly. The window sill is tied. There's some uneven sealant in the corners. However, it is in rather good condition, no concerns. Some markings in the corners, most probably due to condensation. That's the last room of the property. We'll have a look at the smoke alarms in a minute. So let's test the smoke alarm present in the hallway. Working condition. And we have CO2 detector in working condition.